Hey YouTube, it's your boy D7 here, and I wanted to get this video out as quick as possible. This will be a tutorial on how to jailbreak the new 3.0 firmware for iPod Touch 1st and 2nd gen, iPhone 1st gen, and iPhone 3G. This will not work with the new iPhone 3GS, okay guys? So I'm going to be showing you how to use this on your iPod Touch 2nd gen. Now the method is the same for whatever you're using, whatever device you're using. A couple things you need to know. First thing you need to know is if you are jailbreaking your iPhone 1st gen, this is the 2G, some people like to call it, it's the one with the metal back, then this will unlock it for you automatically. This is Red Snow, okay? This is what we'll be using. This will unlock it automatically. Now if you're using iPhone 3G and you are still using Yellow Snow with that, do not attempt to use this yet because Ultra Snow has not been released yet. So as soon as Ultra Snow is released, then you can come back to this video, jailbreak your iPhone 3G, and then install Ultra Snow, which will be available as a Cydia package. Okay. Next thing you need to know, let's get started. So whichever device you're choosing, whether it be the iPod Touch 1st or 2nd gen, iPhone 1st gen or iPhone 3G, you need to make sure you've restored in iTunes to the new 3.0 firmware. Okay, so if you see here, I'm just going to go into settings and general and about, and you will see that I'm running on 3.0 firmware 7A341. okay, that's the latest 3.0 firmware. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is update your iPod or your iPhone in iTunes to 3.0. Now I know you guys are going to be charged for the update for the iPod Touch users, so you can do this by free. I've got a video in the link over here, and of course I will have all the downloads for the 3.0 for all your devices, but you just click restore, and you can restore it for free rather than paying $10 or £10 to iTunes for the 3.0 firmware. Okay, so you've updated in iTunes to 3.0 firmware. That's the first thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do is over here in the links, I will have the firmware downloads, because you will also need the firmware on your desktop. So as you can see here, I have the iPod 2nd gen firmware and of course Red Snow, okay, which will all be in the download links over here. Okay, so our iPod Touch or iPhone is running on 3.0 firmware. We've downloaded the 3.0 firmware for our device, and you've downloaded Red Snow. Make sure your iPod or iPhone is on and connected via USB before opening Red Snow. Okay, and since you've seen my iPod Touch 2nd gen is connected and on, we will now run Red Snow application. Okay, so once we run Red Snow, you will get this pop up, just giving you a bit of information, but you just need to follow me. We need to click browse straight away, and we're browsing for the same firmware that we're running, which in this case is my iPod Touch 2nd gen 3.0 firmware. So all we need to do is click that, and it will process the firmware, make sure that it is the same that you're running. Okay, and when we're successful, we can then click next. Okay, then it will come to the next stage where of course it will ask you, would you like to install Cydia? And of course it's already ticked for you. Make sure you keep this checked and ticked. We want to click next. Okay, so make sure at this point you need to switch your iPod Touch or iPhone off, but still keep it plugged in via USB. Okay, I'm just going to put the camera down so you can see I'm still connected via USB, but all I'm going to do now is switch off the device. Make sure it's completely off before clicking next. Okay, so you hear the dink. I'm disconnected. I'm switched off, but I'm still connected via USB, which is what it tells you to do there. Okay, now when I hit the next button, it's going to take me to the DFU mode settings. So I'm going to put the camera down and I'm just going to show you what I'm doing in the next step. So, as I click next, it wants me to hold the home button for 5 seconds, home and power button for 10 seconds, then home button for 30 seconds. And I'm just going to bring the camera up there so you can see it was giving me signals on what to do. And now it's happy with that. And as you can see, just like QuickPwn does, it's downloading the jailbreak data. Now you can let go of the home button at this stage. Do not exit out of this application till your iPhone or iPod Touch 2nd Gen is completely restored back and you can slide to unlock. Okay guys? And it's as simple as that. Now, the way I've just showed you with my iPod Touch 2nd Gen is exactly the same way that you will do it with your iPhone 1st Gen, or 2G if you like to call it, and it's the same way that you would do it with your iPhone 3G and iPod Touch 1st Gen. It's exactly the same method. Okay guys, very nice, very simple. Big shout out to the dev team, loads of respect going out to them, and as you can see, we now have Cydia running on 3.0 firmware. Anyways guys, just wanted to do this quickly for you because I know a lot of people were having trouble opening Red Snow because they weren't too sure what they needed to do. But there you go. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy D7. As soon as I get my hands on the jailbreak for the iPhone 3GS, trust me, I will be on that because like everyone else that has that device, we're looking to jailbreak that as soon as possible because we're all used to the applications and everything. There is a question that someone was asking me, or a few people that were asking me on Facebook, will you still be able to sync your apps, cracked apps? Yes, you will. There's an application called AppSync which you can download from Cydia, and also there is a mobile installation patch on 3.0 which I will do another video on that either today or tomorrow, showing you that you can still sync all your cracked apps. I haven't had a chance to check out Winterboard and all the rest of that, but I'm sure I'll do a follow-up video from this and give you guys the information on that. Anyways, it's your boy D7. See you guys soon.